Hi, welcome to my June monthly setup. I haven't been in the mood for journaling, so I kind of skipped a good handful of months. I didn't want to, but I did. So we're starting with June. So what I started doing first off before I actually got into the monthly setup was going into my yearly spreads. I decided to put like a monthly type of sticker type of theme. So for each month I did go through the process of choosing a sticker to represent that month. So I basically chose stickers that fit within the box without blocking the month name that I wrote for June. Actually choosing stickers that had like a green undertone to it, because what I also decided to do was for my monthly spreads I was going to try to stick to the theme of the color as best I could, depending if I feel like it or not. You could just see me sorting out the stickers into piles, trying to figure out which sticker to choose. And I ultimately chose this like plant sticker. I forgot what kind of plant it was. And before I moved on, I did fill in the boxes next to it. The boxes next to this spread are my goals that I want to complete for the month. So you can see for May, I did kind of cross out what I completed and what I didn't complete it, and I only completed one thing, which was to put 6 items onto my Etsy shop. That was the only thing I completed in May. So what I did is just transfer everything from May that I didn't complete to June. The only new one is the bottom one, which says develop project for presentation, because I am doing a presentation at the end of this month. So since I have a whole month to work on it, I just made it a monthly goal, and I did put a star on it to show that it was something that was high priority. So yeah, that is pretty much the only yearly, well no, actually I did stop by my bucket list because I did get to mark something off, which was finish a new game for me. And the new game that I played for me was Until Dawn, which I did put right there to show what the new game for me was. And I did look over it to see if there's anything else I could cross up. But so yeah, that was pretty much it for the yearly spreads. And then I went into the actual monthly spreads. I've been kind of straying off from bullet journaling, just because setting up actual bullet journal spreads do take a while, and I haven't had the time or the motivation to set up journal spreads. So what I started seeing myself leaning to was doing more scrapbooking and like collages. So that is what I decided I was going to do, at least for this month. This month is going to be like a really short monthly spread because it's just a cover, which a collage cover, journaling, scrapbook, whatever you want to call it. Then I have a tracker, so those are only 2 pages I have in this month, and I'm not going to try to like rush or anything with it, or I'm not going to try to like fill it up with like extra spreads unless I need it. So that is kind of where my bullet journal is right now. It's kind of like in a hybrid between a scrapbook and a bullet journal. And I did use green just because, like I said, I was trying to keep with that green theme, which I really don't keep with it. You'll see later what I mean. What ended up happening with this journal page is that it leaned towards more undertones of green and not full on green. You'll see what I mean at the end, but it does have more of the undertone green. And basically right now I'm just trying to figure out how I want my background to be and trying to use as much stuff as I could. So I was like hovering between these 4 pages, trying to like figure out how to place scenes. And I did decide just to use this rolls paper, like a brown rolls paper, tan basically, which I don't remember where I got it. I got it from somewhere like a long time ago, like a handful of years ago. I printed it out. I know I printed it out. I just don't remember where I got it. That's the only thing. You can see like the undertones of green starting to appear. And that's basically what I was doing. It's just trying to find, making like a collage of stuff and just basically putting down themes wherever I felt like they were right. And right there where I'm putting the sticker down, I felt like I needed a sticker there just to kind of close off the decorative lines that I put down. So I was trying to find like a big sticker to put right there, something that wasn't green, because I felt like the green, even if it was an undertone of green, they just blended in too much, which I really didn't like. And you can see me like trying to do the Black Butler stickers. So I ended up not using any stickers that had green undertones to it just because I really didn't like it. And I wanted something that would pop out basically, but not pop out too much, kind of in the middle. I'm putting off anything that has like a green undertone. But then like right there, I also didn't want anything that was too dark, that would just draw the eye too much. So I don't know, I was trying to look for like a middle ground basically. So what I ended up choosing what stickers that had these two. Basically, I was going to use that coffin one, but then I don't know, I just really didn't like it, so I ended up using the typewriter one just because I felt like the gray and blue matched better with the undertones of green without being too blended together, and it also wasn't too like bold. And then I was also trying to figure out how I wanted to use these sticky notes, because I did want to use some sticky notes. I was going to use the other ones, but again, it's just that they were too bold and I didn't really want to draw attention to them too much, so I just chose the pastel orange sticky notes, which I don't know, I just, when I put them down, I ended up not liking them as much as I thought I would. They just, I don't know, there's something about them that I didn't really like. The orange brought out too much orange, if that makes sense. So what I tried to do was layer stuff on top of it to try to hide it without taking it away, because I did want to use the post-it notes to try to cover up as much white space as I could, but I also really didn't like them. So it's just one of those things where I just kept them just to fill up space, and then what I ended up doing was just layering stuff on top of them, so they weren't as much as the main focus as they could have been. So that's what I did. I actually kind of like that I did that. I also put down some washi tape. I had these date washi tapes that I got during Christmas from a Secret Santa, which I'm really happy about, but the thing is that I don't journal enough every single day to be using the date washi tapes as I would like to, but I don't. So I just used it as regular decorative washi tapes. I also pulled out another washi tape. It's like a swan washi tape. I don't know why. Okay, I remember why. I did want something blue in the paper to try and bring out the blue on that typewriter. And then I did cut a picture of hawks, a doodle that I got from an order, because I just want to include it because it's hawks. So yeah, that is basically my background right there. Right here, the page is basically almost done, and then you see me trying to fill that middle space, because that middle space, I really didn't know what to do with it, and I didn't have any smaller stickers with me at the time to put something right there. Kind of just ended up using scraps of paper and washi tape to fill that space, which I really regretted. I did not like that space. Kind of wish I had put like a quote or something right there, or like, I don't know, something else, so you could just like, you can see me right here, I'm just like really layering stuff on it. Me layering that was basically just me trying to make it look nice to me, but the more I just layered stuff on it, the more I just kind of did not like it. I don't know. So yeah, that is the cover page for June. That is pretty much what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the month, is making like collage pages.